it's your camera is a little skewed.
Yeah, because we had a meeting here, and we had to see everybody else. We are launching a product next week.
Oh, cool.
Nice product. 15 books, 15 workbooks, 15 videos, 15 audio files, content website, a magazine that will come out every month for that product.
Wow.
And now we're starting the marketing campaign. I started last week a little bit, slowly. My Facebook fan page grew by 12,000 people. No, but 1,200. I'm sorry, 1,200. No, 1,200 in 3 days. That's a lot. Okay, I hope to get to 10,000 people until next week. We grew other lists too, and we're going to sell that product for $150, and that's it. And we create a magazine instead of more sales letter, like newsletter, no newsletter, just magazine. And in the magazine, I will sell other products.
Wow.
So it's a nicer way to sell.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And for the beginning of the launch, we're going to create a campaign to bring 12 people that if they will convince us with video and an email and CV, they will get the product for free.
Wow.
Okay? So it's a campaign. Who wants to get into this program for free? It's a program.
Yeah.
And then in the end, when they finish, they will have a continuous program that for the next 6 months will take care of them, just those 12, and will create an online television show about their success. So it's a story. We're going to tell the story for 6 months about their life and success. So we'll grow the sales. It's not like launching for 2 weeks and selling. It's a 1 year program that we sell. And in the magazine, we'll sell upsells and cross-sells of... and then in 2 months, we're going to create a technology. I have the team of the technology people to take the knowledge and to create some kind of technology that might be better than LinkedIn. And it's much simpler one. So basically, part of the money we're going to make from this product is to invest in the technology. And this technology will create more customers for us later on. So now we are going to create next week a short movie, okay, that probably people will share around because it's going to be a very funny movie, 30 seconds movie, a story about a guy which is amazing, funny, and we want this movie to be a movie that thousands of people or hundreds of thousands of people watch, and it will bring people to buy the product. The product is exactly what people are looking for today, and we are going to be the first in the market. So we launch it in Israel. Basically, it's a networking course, how to network and get more clients and get more by networking. So in 3 months, we're going to launch it in the US. So this is the first part. We hope to make around $1 million from it in the next 3 months and to invest all the money, all of it, into a strong campaign in the US. Now, the campaign that we are doing is not the regular one like Eben is doing, because we're going to have PR, we're going to be in magazines, as seen on TV, blah, 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 all this stuff. So it's a huge marketing campaign, which is being, as we know it, being called guerrilla marketing. We are going to do in all channels. We are going to use multi-channels to sell the product and to create a beautiful story around it. And then we have a list of products that we're going to continue to sell later on. They're not ready, but we have a list. Okay, we have some of it ready. And so this is the campaign, and let's see. So for the Israeli market to make $100 million, it's a lot, because it's a very small market. And then we have, I'm closing deals with big companies like HP, Microsoft, so they will buy bulks.
Wow.
500 salespeople, they're going to buy. They're going to buy 600, 200. So what we need to get is to 10,000 buyers, and we made $1 million net after costs. So this is where we are. So we had a meeting here today talking about it, and I wanted you to know about it. Yesterday I had my weekly session with Eben.
Mm-hmm.
It was very strong and powerful. Very strong and powerful. It was almost like he almost cried. And he says to me like, Ofer, I thought that we're going to work for a couple of months. That's it. I mean, so how come every time I talk to you, there's something new that I have to learn about myself? And he says, I hate you, Mr. Brian. You create something that I haven't thought about before.
Mm-hmm.
So then he said to me that he became to be an investor in startups. So I asked him 3 questions. The first one was, did you succeed with those investments? The reason I ask it because you can be a great marketer, but not a great investor. Different skills. And he said, well, I invested in 7 companies and all of them are growing. So I said to him, okay, give me the numbers. Growing into 1 billion or growing into 1 million? So basically, most of them are growing into $2 or $3 million, which is fine. You have a couple of, percent of the company, like shares, so a couple of shares. I said to him, Eben, you never become to be a billionaire. Do you want to become to be a billionaire? So he said to me, yes, I want to. How much are you willing to pay me for making you a billionaire? Because Eben worth is around 200 million, okay? Personal worth. So I said, I'm willing to give you $20 million. So I said to him, okay, you know that this call is being recorded, right? He said, yes, I know. Okay, so we don't need an agreement, right? Because I have a recording. When you said, if I bring you to 1 billion, I'll get 20 million. So would you give me 18 months so I can bring you there? I said, sure. So I started homework. I gave him homework now, immediately. Okay? That he has to do in order to get to $1 billion. One day, we'll talk about it too. One day. Don't hate me. So let's go and see what we have here, because we are ready almost for lunch. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, you've done a great job here. Let me look at your work for a second.
Ofer, do you mind if I talk about our future, kind of speaking about that, and what I've gotten a chance to speak with Kara about?
Which future? Do we have a future?
I hope so.
Oh, our future. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, please.
Kara and I, and if it would work for you, we would have to pay you monthly, but every 3 months we would make sure that you have 10 grand, and then we would commit for fulfilling for the next year, and we would make all of that work. And I know that your time is extremely valuable. And obviously I don't even know how valuable that your time is. We could make that work. And then what we would try to do, and this is what I was thinking, is that once we had money coming in, that we could suffice that I would like to pay you 20 when the capability comes. And Kara said that she would love to connect with you because she would like to know what I'm going through so she can understand kind of more of my life.
Okay.
And I've also learned a lot this past week about how I organize myself. And it's been very, very helpful that it's easier when I get information completely out and then continue to go through it to reorganize it. And the questions that you've put me through really help a lot and help me stay connected to a consistent feeling. And I've also noticed that with my reading abilities because I read prayers forward in the morning and reverse at night. And I've just been picking different words to influx with feeling, and it feels really good. So thank you.
Absolutely. Beautiful. I've heard everything, and this is my answer.
Yeah.
Of course, you can pay monthly. Okay?
Thank you.
But there are two ways we can do it.
Yeah.
Okay? It's either I lower the price, okay, into $9,000 instead of 10, so it will be exactly 3,000 every time.
Wow.
Or that I will take the whole 10 and I will give weekly 30 minutes for Kara.
Oh, please do that. Yes.
Okay, so now we have a deal. We have an hour and a half per week, basically, kind of, because not every time we but kind of. So it's 10, instead of you getting 12 hours, I will give you 18 hours for the same price.
Wow.
Okay, and the 18 hours I will share between you and Kara.
Okay.
Probably you will get 2/3 and she will get 1/3. But maybe sometimes I will give her more time in order to build her up and give you less. So why do you care? I mean, as long... So instead of 12 hours that you're supposed to get for that price...
Yeah.
And I know it's instead of 50 million, yes, I wish. Okay. Instead of $50,000, look, I like you, I know what you're going through, and I know that it's very hard for you to pay. It's unless you're a very good liar and you are a multi-billionaire who is lying to me, it's not going to get again. I will take my chances. So either we lower the price so it will be a little easier for you, or that I will take the whole price and will give another 30 minutes. Like the whole package will be 18 hours, and we'll share it between you and Kara.
Please.
As long as we finish. No. The only thing that remains here is because you don't pay me $15,000, and again, for another 3 months you don't pay me, for another 3 months you won't pay me, it's up to you to decide whenever you want to give me something back. Let's talk about that something. Because you said $20,000. No, I don't want the money. I don't want the money. What I'm ever charging, this is the last price. So I don't want you to pay me $20,000 a month. But I want to teach you a lesson, okay? You see, sometimes giving something in return might be worth for a person, either emotionally, intellectually, or or financially, more than you paying me another $5,000 or $20,000 a month.
Yeah.
So what is that you can give me back? Okay, it could be business-wise. What do you mean? Let's assume you have a strong, powerful blog, and you tell people about me. And because you write about me in your blog sometimes, or you tell people about me, or you meet people, I will get 1 or 2 nice clients, okay, that can pay. Then you pay me back. Or you can connect me. Because your uncle works for Apple, and I can do some workshops in Apple in the following year when I'm charging full price of my time, okay, which is $15,000 a day, and then I'm happy. So if you connect me to people over time, I might be getting more than getting your $5,000.
Awesome.
So means you can share with me, share about me with other people, okay? And I will get some kind of different clients or different opportunities, or an opportunity to talk in a conversation in an event, big event, of health, professionals. You bring me to the event. It's a door to open for me. So if you open doors for me over time, and we'll see how and where and blah 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 blah, this worth more than you paying me. The other things that can be done, and it's up to you. We're not going to sign a contract about it. Okay? Yeah. It's up to you if you can, because I'm not sure that you can. I'll give you an example in a second. So the other thing is, besides of connecting, telling, helping me to grow in a way, the other thing is, we might be able to build a nice business for you. And when we build a nice business for you, and we see that business is really growing, we might sign an agreement that you don't pay me anything, but you give me shares in the business. Small share, not much, but you also will get my time to help you to build the business into $50 million or something like that. So why do you care giving me shares worth of $5 million if you make $50 million? Nobody cares. Okay? And it will give me a good reason to succeed. So this is other way to see it. So I'll give you an example, and then we can summarize everything. And there was a guy who approached me like 2 weeks ago. Amazing person. Amazing. You're going to meet him. Okay? Amazing. He's Indian guy who wrote his first book when he was 6 years old. When he was 13 years old, he went to 160 publishers. He was 13 years old. 1-3. He went to 160 publishers wanting to publish one of his books. And everyone said to him no. During the years, okay, he became to be a writer in the Huffington Post, okay, and wrote 4,000 articles. He published 12 books. He built 7 startups in Silicon Valley and exited them. So now, he heard about me from a guy in Silicon Valley 2 weeks ago. Okay? And that guy said to him, you must speak to Ofer Breyer. He will know what to do with you. Then this guy, I was introduced to him by mail, and he said to me, can we talk on Skype? I said, yes, of course we can talk on Skype. And we had a Skype. So he asked for a certain day, which was Thursday 2 weeks ago. Okay? And I said to him, I can't on Thursday because I was busy. He said, no, it must be only Thursday. I didn't know why. So now this guy's on the call and said to me, thank you, Mr. Breyer. It's not that this guy in Silicon Valley told me about you. It's just that he knew your email, and I know about you so much. And I also know that you are the mentor of the legend, Eben Pagan.
Wow.
Look at the strength of the brand of Eben Pagan.
Wow.
The guy in Silicon Valley. And it was my dream to talk to you, but I knew that you are not approachable. Because you are of the high class and you select people. So now, I got you as my birthday present. Today's my birthday. That's why I wanted to have you today. Because for me, it's the biggest present I can ever get to speak with Ofer Breyer, the guy from the Middle East, right? Okay, and to have you for my birthday.
Wow.
And then he said, then after half an hour, he said, "Can we talk again?" I said, "Okay, we can do like next week, maybe." No, we must do it tomorrow, Friday. For God's sake, why Friday? And then, so he said, because I can't wait. Wow. So on Friday we talked, and then he said, I want to be your student, Mr. Breyer. I must be your student. What should I do in order to convince you to teach me? So we started to talk about it, and since I knew his story, his beautiful story, I decided to take him as a student, like you, as a client, student, whatever. I call it student. Okay? So then he asked me how much I charge. So I said to him, I charge $50,000, of course, which is $60,000 a year. And if you pay advance for the whole year, you'll get 20% off. Because this is how I charge. Basically they pay 50 if they pay for the whole year. And then he said to me, so I said to him, this is my charge. But then I said to him, but if you can't, tell me how much you can. Because even though he has 7 startups, sometimes people are in lack of cash at a certain moment. So I said to him, look, I would love to be your teacher. So I don't know what is the financial state you are in right now. This is what I charge. If it's hard for you, you name the price. And assuming he would say 13,000 or something. So what he did, he wrote to me an email. He wrote an email to his lawyer.
Wow.
And I was CC'd on the email, asking to transfer immediately, before talking about the price it made, okay, shares in his companies at the worth of $60,000.
Wow, that is so cool.
Immediately, before we started, shares, $60,000 worth of shares of new companies that he's building, that might be worth like maybe $6 million, and maybe not. And then he wrote to me an email, now can we talk about money? After you transfer this, okay? So I said to him, yes. Did you decide on a price you want to pay? So he said, yes. I will pay you $10,000. That's beside the $60,000 I gave you as shares. Advance payment shares.
Whoa.
So I will pay you $10,000. Is it okay by you to get $10,000? I said, yes, no problem. And then he said, but also, because I'm not paying you cash the amount you deserve, because you deserve $15,000 and you deserve also the shares.
Wow.
Like he wanted to pay me $120 per year. You understand?
Yeah.
Some insurance. So and then he said to me, so what I want to do, are you willing to accept more clients? So I said to him, yes, depends who. So he said, would you be able to accept 3 clients for $60,000 a year at advance payment? I said, yes, but I have to see if they can qualify to work with me. So he wants to connect me to the 3 richest people, okay, in India. I don't know if you know about India, but the number of millionaires in India is bigger than in the US. Did you know that?
What?
In numbers.
No way.
Yes. India has either very poor people or very rich. Not middle class almost. So, and this is what made him happy. So, I know that you cannot connect me to India and and you won't give me $60,000 of shares. But in this world, when I talk about networking, which is the other part of our conversation, because you are a client or my student, so you're supposed to pay and that's it.
Yeah.
But because we connect emotionally over time, there are things that you will be able, if you see something around, you want to connect and help me to grow, either financially or intellectually, and you will know when it comes. The only thing, it has to be in your mind. And this will be your thank you, okay, for me giving something to you. So, usually in business orientation, I wouldn't have said it. But since I am your teacher, I'm teaching you something that will give me, okay, something back, but also will teach you how to make business with other people.
I can see that.
You see, if I work for Microsoft, no negotiations about price. Never. They always lose negotiations with me. I'm amazing negotiation. Look, they even pay me advance before I come. I had a deal with a company for $200,000 training for 6 months, and they wanted to pay me after 3 months, and they want a payment, and they wanted to reduce the price. They lost. They paid me within 48 hours $200,000 to my account, because if not, I'm not going to talk to them.
Wow.
But because I'm excellent, and I will teach you all this stuff. When time comes, we're not there yet. I will teach you all the techniques and all the tools on how to negotiate. Okay? But sometimes negotiation can be different by giving. But that depends to whom. Because Microsoft, I don't care. For you, I care because you don't have the money. So, the decision is being made. You can decide. No Kara, $9,000, 3 payments, fine. With Kara, the same 10, so we'll pay, okay, for 6 hours, just $1,000 for Kara, and I'll be happy. And I'll tell you why. I think that if Kara will grow with you at the same time, this mutual growth will create something in between you that is important. Because if Kara is going to continue to do what she's doing and you are going to grow very fast in the next couple of months, it might be harmful over time to your relationship. You don't see it, but it might. So I would love to take care of her to grow and invest between 30 to 45 minutes with her, okay? And now we have 18 hours for 10,000 and 3 payments. And whatever comes to your mind that you want to do for me anytime that doesn't cost you money, just talking about it, okay, and to share, that's it.
That's beautiful.
That's the agreement. It's written down here. It will be in one of the papers I'm sending to you.
Offer, thank you. And along with that, I have had ideas, and this is exactly kind of what was on my mind. And I think that I have an amazing idea, and you would be the only person in the world that I would trust to share it with. Do you mind if I share it?
Now.
Okay, so there is a client that I have who was almost the CEO of T. Rowe Price, and he was very well trained by coaches, and he keeps himself very distant from me in a very, very smart way. But he invited me to his home on New Year's Day for a party. And there was 150 or 140 people there. The largest venture capitalist in the whole world was there, or the whole country, supposedly. And I did not meet him because in that situation it's too overwhelming for me. But they did set me up, and I could tell that they did. They choreographed a meeting between somebody that he's investing in a company that he brought down from Rochester, New York. And it's called SiteLighter, CITELIGHTER. And I did not know this, but Maryland is the largest learning, it's one of the places that focuses on learning and teaching for kids in the country and has the most startups, I think. And John invests in startups. So Lee immediately came and contacted me, and Lee is the COO of SiteLighter, and his wife tried to get a job at Hopkins and is getting one in the emergency room, and we tried to see if Kara could hook it up. So I think that they want Kara and I to be friends with Lee and Kristen as a way of creating stable home life for them while they work on John's project for investment. So that's very smart. So I looked at Lee's page, and I got an idea. And the idea was to take all the different elements that I'm learning and put them into one. And what am I good at? And I'm good at analyzing myself. So I'm good at reflecting and learning from the inside and paying attention. So what if you take SiteLighter, which is to help people with bibliographies and organize their papers and their information, and you call it SelfLighter. SELFLIGHTER. And when I was looking for the fitness products, I realized that was my old identity, but that's not really who I am. I'm more aligned with creating union body, mind, and emotions, which is more yoga. There are 13 million people in the U.S. who look into yoga, and they're looking for processes. So what if you took the organizational strategy that they're using for SiteLighter, which is organizing papers, and you borrow that and you cross-pollinate that with reflection, and you create Trends for Truth, where people can write in, and they have this platform where they can write in where they're bothered by something emotionally, and then they replace the text of personal names with the word one, obviously creating a level of hypnotism where they can see something else. They can see the constant, and they can see the difference. And then the text that's not one highlights in red or a different color where they can rate the emotion on the side. And then you just input that data, and then in the background it organizes for you so you can go back weekly or monthly and see your biggest emotional charges throughout the year, and then it can offer you opportunities or strategies for growing through that so you can actually grow by logging it in. Because what I've really learned in the past 2 to 3 weeks is that busy with so much work, as much as I love to reflect, it's very hard to. So if you have something that's technology-based where you can see your own reflection, because you obviously trust the software and you're hitting the right people at the right time. And yeah.
I'm proud of you. Let me take why. You're starting to think business. You're starting to think really like an entrepreneur. I think, for me, and maybe you've been like that before, but what you have said now, it's a big shift for me while listening to you, because you start to have this self-esteem or courage or whatever we call it, okay, to think like a real entrepreneur. Because you were thinking like an artist, a person with life experience, very talented, and a service person, right? Giving services to people, maybe create a book, some product. But now the shift here, you look at SiteLighter, and then you talk about SelfLighter, and you start to think like an entrepreneur. This is a big shift. And this is your shift. The shift is here. Thinking like an entrepreneur. I'm very happy that you think this way. So, first of all, just on a technical level, did you see if selflighter.com is available and buy it?
It's available. I was going to buy it yesterday and I did not, so I'm going to buy it today.
How much is it? $16?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
First, get it. because this kind of small amounts, something that is worth investing, even though you might not use it in the end. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is the best way to go, is to buy it immediately.
Got it.
I think. Let me answer this for a second. This is
Please.
the second time in person, and he's running this country.
That's great. Go right for it.
The Secretary of State. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Hello? אילן? מי נתהיה? בסדר, אני באמצע שיחת סקייפ עם לקוח מחו"ל ולא אכפת לי, עניתי לך. כן. כן. מתי זה? באיזה שעה זה? תן לי רגע, אני הולך לשאול אותה, שנייה. טוב? דקה. טוב, שנייה. תחכה על הקו, ביי. Wait a second. I'm going. I'll be back in less than 30 seconds.
You got it.
Go. Back. Just give him an answer. He closed the phone. I killed him. He's the Secretary of State.
Wow.
Let me call him.
I just bought the website.
Beautiful. Okay, I have some other things to tell you in a second.
I'm going to use the bathroom really fast offer.
ננצ'וק, זה ייקח 10 דקות לבדוק אם יש לנו בייביסיטר, כי יש ילדים היום. מאיה עושה טלפונים? אני ממשיך עם הלקוח שלי, ומאיה תחזור אליכם עוד. 10 דקות, מאיה עושה טלפונים לבייביסיטר. בסדר, ואם היא לא תצליח, אז אתם תתקשרו למישהו אחר. בינתיים זה שלנו. מה מתוק?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom real fast.
How was it there? How was it? In the bathroom, I mean.
Oh, it was good. It felt like an amazing release. I liked it.
Yes, this is what they call. You know, it's the amazing release box. It's not a restroom. It's not the toilet. It's the amazing release box.
That's right.
So self-lighter. So what do you want to do? Now we bought it. What do you want to do? Because I have another.
How to move? Please.
You see, you said that you met these guys. Yeah. And they are involved in entrepreneurship and in children and blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And maybe over time we'll have to see if you will connect me to them
course.
And I will be able to take some of the things that I'm doing and bring them into Maryland through them. It's a huge business, even for you.
Yeah.
But you will be a part of it anyway, either by shares or by something you're doing with me. Because I have my career development system, and I have my entrepreneurship development system, and I have my talent development for kids system, and I have the management strategy consulting company that I own. So there are three academies: the career academy, career development academy, entrepreneurial academy, the talent development academy for kids and youth, and the management strategy consulting for startups. These are kind of the businesses that I run, okay? And these things can be brought into a city, and I can send you stuff when time comes. And when it's being done, usually I come for 1 week, and I do a whole week of lectures and meetings in the city. Okay, it's being Shape the Future Now program.
Got it.
Basically, I'm being paid for it, not much. Okay, but it's just for the costs and whatever we're doing. I'm being paid for this week. The Change the Future Now. Now is like with capital letters. Okay, I'm doing this week. I'm meeting with all the people, and then I'm building partnerships with people who can invest either time, knowledge, or money in order to build this small consulting firm for startups and 3 academies. So this is the story. Now, how it can benefit you if I close one of the deals. So besides of you getting my time for free for the rest of your almost like entire life, and because if it's a big business, why do I care about your $10,000? Because you brought it. And like in every business, we know that when people connect, they get some kind of percentage, either in money or something. So it's either I'll pay you or I'll pay somebody else. I can pay you with money, or I can pay you by giving you my time, or I can help you by develop your startup, and it doesn't matter. Okay, but this is a business orientation between you and me, which is based on trust of each other. So this is something you can take into consideration. So now we have 2 deals. One is how do we bring this program to Maryland. When I'll do the job, but you will have to do the connection and tell the stories, blah, blah, blah. Second one is the deal that we decided on, you and Kara, 18 hours, and so on, and so on, and so on, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't care if it's 18 or 20, because I'm just saying 18 because just to be, as a rule, it's 50% more for the same price, basically, okay?
Yeah.
But it's more than that, because taking care of Kara is very, very important. You will understand what I'm saying when it comes. And on the other side, we have self-lighter, which we have to think about. Okay, so there are 3 elements as a summary. The cost agreement. Okay, we have self-lighter, which we have to talk about. And the connections that we can do or use in order to help me to grow as I help you to grow. And over time, if I'll help you to build a nice, solid, good business, you might be able to give me some shares as much as you want. It could be 2 shares or 2 million shares, or it doesn't matter. Okay?
Absolutely.
That's over time. We don't have a business yet. It's not grown into millions of dollars. But it's up in your mind. I'll forget about it. I'll never remember it. You never promised to me, by the way.
I
All
promise.
the things I've been saying, you never promised anything to me, which is great. Because I hate when people promise and they never do anything. I like to be surprised. If it's possible. Maybe it's not possible. Maybe you're not capable. But I want to tell you something about this guy that you have met. What's his name?
Lee, the guy who runs the business?
Lee?
Lee, yeah.
Okay. Lee is connected to a group of people who are investors, business people, and so on,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, Lee, is your connection to the business world. We need to invest a lot on Lee, but also we have to build your brand in his eyes. Because right now he sees you as his therapist or something else, right? Lee needs to know about your dreams, about your abilities, about your writing, and blah, blah, blah. You need to connect your own brand to Lee in some other ways than besides of giving a service to him. Because you want to be connected to his group of people. And why? Because you're becoming to be an entrepreneur. They might be investors, they might be friends, they might connect you to the right people, and so on, right?
Yeah.
So if we take your own brand and build it, we need to build your brand. Okay, we haven't worked on it yet, but we are halfway. And you connect to Lee, and through Lee you connect to these people, which are also connected to other people in the world. Don't worry, each one of them has another circle. Okay? Now we can accelerate your business growth. In order to do that, there are a lot of things we still have to do when we finish, the product, okay? But in order to accelerate your business, one of the things we're going to learn is business networking. I need to teach you because it's a whole art, okay? It's an art. It's an art form. You will see. You will learn from me. Why do I say an art form? Networking is not knowing people. Networking is not about friendship. Networking is something different. It's not knowing. And it's not friendship. It has nothing to do with it. Although it's kind of a friendship and knowing people. But knowing a lot of people, okay, or having friends from childhood is not networking. This is not networking. And I will have to teach you the art of networking within the next 2 months, so you will become to be a master networker, because this will open new amazing doors for you. Now, if you have a good product, you have a good book, we can publish, we can do this, we have a website, we have a blog, we have a name, you create a product, you create a software, you create something, and you connect it to the right people, then you can accelerate your growth by X100. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, dear?
Yes, sir, I do.
So don't hate me. But something is wrong in this room because somebody opened the heating. The heat. This is Israel, so. And I don't know. It's the air condition, and I'm. You know what? I'll take my shirt off. Okay. I can't find I found it. Because I'm going to become to be a nice steak, By the way, how is the weather?
Cold. It's frigid.
Really?
Yeah, the other day it was 9 degrees.
Jesus. It's never like this here. Never.
How's the weather there? Is it still snowing?
No, it's fine, it's beautiful, sun shining. In the evening, it's a little chill, but, I mean, maybe I'll take a sweater on or like, t-shirt and a sweatshirt, and that's it. That's the middle of winter in Israel.
Wow.
It's the middle of winter now. But this is Israel.
Yeah.
We don't have enough rain. But, on the other side, Israel is an expert country, okay, on transferring water from the ocean and to make it regular water.
Wow.
There's a name for it. We take water from the sea and create regular water, tap water that you can drink.
Wow.
We are world expert in this. And because we have all Israel basically is on the shore. I can see the beach from here.
No kidding.
All Israel, I can see the beach. Yeah. So all Israel, Israel is a very, very tiny country. If you
Yeah.
go on see on the map, long, but what is the length? Okay, the length is 1,600 miles
Wow.
of Israel. That's all. Okay, and the width, okay, is 40 miles. That's it.
Wow.
That's the country. And so all the west side is the Mediterranean Sea.
Mm-hmm.
All the west side of Israel. Okay, so we walk to the beach from here.
Yeah.
Today, I went to the office in Tel Aviv, and which is like 10 minutes from here because I live in Tel Aviv. Okay, and we went and my offices are on the beach, really on the beach. I mean, like 20 miles, 20.
Wow.
And,
Cool.
and the ocean was, and the Mediterranean Sea was like this, like a mirror. And people were swimming in there. It's a little cool, but never cold. And it was a beautiful, beautiful, amazing day. And one day, when you have enough money, you come to Israel with Kara.
Yeah.
Okay? We'll take care of you. We'll take care of you every day. We'll take you to beautiful places, amazing restaurants, sightseeing of Israel, which is a nice country, very nice country, amazing people. You're going to meet beautiful people here. Consider it one day in your life. Maybe the cost will be like $2,000 for the flight and $1,000 that you need for a hotel, and that's it. We don't have enough room for you here, so because we have too many kids. But for $3,000 and all the rest we'll take care.
That would be amazing.
So think about it, to come to Israel, especially in times like April, which is amazing times here, March, April. It could be other times, and you're going to go to the beach, and you're going to enjoy every moment of it, and amazing, beautiful people here. Okay, you're going to meet important people and beautiful people, and there's a lot of restaurants and clubs, and just for you to know that in the nightlife in Israel is every day until 4 o'clock in the morning. People go every night. People go for dinner like at midnight here. Like in most places in the world, the country is being closed at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Here, just start the day.
Shoosh. I'll be to bed by 9:30. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's Israel. This guy who just called me now.
Yeah.
And it's really this is his position. And he asked me if Maya and me want to go out at 10 o'clock tonight.
Wow.
To a concert and drink something. And that's 10 at night. Okay? Just the day starting, life is starting at night.
That's crazy.
So, I'll help you to make some money so you can come over. Next. Can we continue? Any other questions you have?
No, sir.
But we'll have to talk about the self-lighter, okay?
Yeah.
But now I want to go through your emails. Where are the emails? I just opened them. Okay. Good thing.
Offer. I'm going to write a really quick email to a client that I had scheduled at 11, and I'm going to let them know that I'm not going to be able to make it, okay? So I just need 1 second.
Oh, you have to go to walk out, or you need to call them?
Well, what I'll do is I'll write them an email right now and let them know that I won't be able to make it.
What time do you have to be there?
11 o'clock. And I told them that I was going to be a few minutes late, so probably they're thinking 11:10.
What time is it now?
10:57.
Go, talk to me tomorrow at the rest of the things. Don't be under pressure. Let's find 15 minutes tomorrow.
Okay.
Friday. Go. Don't do it. Go.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Write when you are available tomorrow. We'll take like 15 minutes and talk.
Okay.
Just write your email when you are available, and I'll try to schedule this. Go.
Okay.
Go now. Bye.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Great.
Go.
Thank you. See you. Bye.
Bye.